Okay, this week we're talking about how you can grow in God, how you can grow your faith and have a foundation that is going to help you, support you throughout your life. How is it we can do some amazing and sometimes unexplainable things, like heal our own bodies by the power of our thoughts? Mother's intuition, the law of attraction. Can we really tap into our subconscious mind? Can we really create our own realities? It begs the question, are we novice gods? Okay, so this week we're talking about foundational elements to this documentary series. Again, we're looking at, are we novice gods? Do we have God's DNA? Are we children of God? And therefore, can we do amazing and unexplainable things? Okay, so we are here in an abandoned new house that was never completed. A foundation was put in and some studs were put up, but they never really completed the house. To me, this is the saddest neighborhood in the whole valley because there are several houses like this that just stand semi-completed. And I brought you here because I want to point out that if we don't complete our faith, if we don't complete ourselves, if we don't become the best version of ourselves, we will just be the shacks of who we could be. And so to me, this is this sad place that shows this wonderful possibility. I mean, a family could live here, nice fireplace, going here, over here, you could have this great kitchen with a fantastic Thanksgiving meal or something like that, but instead it sits abandoned, unfinished, uncompleted, and unfulfilled. So often I think we're like that. I think we live our lives as a small version of who we really could be. And I think inside we know that there is greatness. There's this possibility within us that is just incredible, and yet we haven't completely tapped into that. Now, there's a movie, I don't know if you've seen it, Spider-Man Homecoming, if you've seen that. And there's something in there that happens that I just love. See, Spider-Man, he has this spider, I could tell you this without giving away the ending and stuff, but Spider-Man has this suit that was given to him by Iron Man, by Tony Stark. And so, anyway, as he's going around doing his stuff, he accidentally stumbles on the fact that he can do something amazing he didn't know that he could, that was all attached to his suit. Well, he comes to find out that he was on, I think it was called the training wheels protocol. And I think, you know what, that's what's happening with us. That's what happens in our lives, is we have these greater possibilities within us, but we're on the training wheels protocol. We have godlike qualities within, but we haven't fully unlocked them. Well, if you're with me, I'd like to learn how to level up. I'd like to learn how to unlock some of those next phases and really jump into that. Okay, now the thing that helps us to become more like God and to use our hidden powers is actually faith. It surprised me. I kind of found this by accident because I used to think that faith was just believing in something you can't see or believing in God or, kind of church faith. But I found out that what I believe matters, what I believe about myself, what I believe about my reality, what I believe about my world. What I believe turns out to manifest. And so faith is it's a bigger concept than you may have previously thought, or at least, it's bigger than what I thought. But faith is that thing that unlocks the potential within us. What you think about, you bring about. So therefore, if you have these positive, constructive belief patterns about yourself and your world and your universe, you can bring about some wonderful things. If, on the other hand, you have negative beliefs, such as I have had and that I'm working to get over, you can actually bring negativity into your life. You can bring these repeated fail cycles and get stuck in these patterns. So what you believe matters. So now how can you take faith and use that in a way that could completely grow and transform your life? The secret is you build it. Just like you build a house. You start with a really good foundation. The foundation that I hope you start with is that God lives and that He's your loving Father and you're His child. So if that's the foundation, that gives you something solid to build upon. If that is true, and you need to remind yourself over and over again that it's true, again, you're testing out these belief systems. If that is true, then if bad stuff happens to you, you don't have to look at him and say, why? You can look to him and say, what? What can I learn from this? How can I grow? What do you want me to be? How is this going to help me be more of my truthful self? So anyway, as you start with that as a foundation, then you start to build the rest of the house. And I hope as you do that you will complete it. That you will, add board by board by board. I talked in the last video about how you can use a Hand of the Lord journal to every night commit to yourself to say, how have I seen God's hand in my life? As you do that, as you do it through repetition and consistency, you will start to recognize these patterns, and these patterns will build structure to your life. It'll build a beautiful house or whatever it is you're looking to build. We're talking metaphorically, of course, but it will help you really to build something amazing. I know in my life the darkest, most frustrating times that I had were when I didn't believe that I had a good, strong relationship with God, and where I didn't feel like He loved me and cared about me. But now that I have been able to build and consistently work on this foundation, now suddenly it's starting to take shape, and I'm starting to see my connection with Him, and it is wonderful. And so I have that to share with you, so that if you are looking for how to really build a strong, firm relationship with God, even if bad stuff has happened to you, even if you don't feel good about yourself now, just know that if you build the foundation and then you are consistent, then you can use these things to really create something amazing in your life. Now, I want to say just one last thing here. I'm not telling you a list of shoulds. You should do this, you should do this, you should do that. I mean, we get enough of that already. What I'd like to propose to you in this documentary series are the what ifs. I want you to start asking questions to yourself, to the universe, to those around you. Who am I? What am I about? What is the core me? Who is the best version of myself? Am I worthy? Am I worth something? As you start to ask questions, it opens your mind to possibilities. That's what I want you to get. I want you to understand that there could be maybe more to life, more to what's going on than we think. And I just want you to expand your mind, and that's what I'm here to share. The things that I've learned, and hopefully do this in a way that helps you discover who you really are, discover your true identity, and like Spider-Man unlocking that spider suit, get rid of the training wheels protocol, level up, be able to do even more things, because as you do so, as you unlock these things, it means that you are more in alignment with God and that He is now entrusting you with greater power. And with great power, you can do wonderful things. You can do something greater. Are you looking to make the world a better place? Visit me at scottwilhite.com and sign up to become an Impact Insider. I'll keep you updated on the topics and ideas that may help you become your best, true, full self.